Hey guys, Cortland Brown here with Electric Import Motors. I'm here to show you guys something awesome. By now, you're all super familiar with the Pak Yak. You've seen the Pak Yak Pro before. It's dumping bed. It's about a 4.5 foot bed. All the features you've seen here, but we have something super new and exciting we want to show you. So come take a look. As I said, I'm here to show you guys something new. While this looks like the regular Pak Yak Pro, step on back here and I'm going to show you, this is the brand new Pak Yak Utility. This is the first one we've actually brought in. So as you can see, the front cab, super similar to what we had on the Pak Yak Pro. Actually, from here forward, it's identical. But this back end, completely different, so versatile. And we're going to jump in and show you guys exactly why we think the Pak Yak Utility is going to be the perfect vehicle for maintenance crews, campus security, campuses, and honestly, maybe just you in your backyard. So before we get to the new features here on the back end of this vehicle, I want to show you guys the interior, just give you a little reminder. There's a few tweaks that have changed since the last Pak Yak Pro model that we saw. So hop on in here and I'll show you guys what we got going on. So just like before, we have the touch screen. We got our Bluetooth connection. I can hook my music up to it right now if it wasn't my phone filming. We got our display here. It's been sitting for about a week, so I need to wipe it off here. And then, yeah, as far as interior goes, everything else is the same. We still got our upper fans. We got our lights. The roof opens. Parking brake. They did a couple things in this one that I like. They moved the AC unit from up here on the dash to down here below. So your AC and heat is now under here to turn it on and off. It's nice because it's kind of out of the way. It's not like this ugly plate on the dash here. However, you can't see whether it's hot or cold, so it'll take a little practice to know whether you're turning it hot or cold or what you got going on there. But other than that, the interior is exactly the same as the Pak Yak Pro. But yeah, let's show you guys what you've been waiting for to see the versatility of the Pak Yak Utility. All right, guys, so I am here, the back end of the Pak Yak Utility, obviously very different cosmetically. It looks like a flatbed truck. It's not the same look as the Pak Yak Pro, where we had the standard bed essentially. So this is a super cool bed. First and foremost, the thing I like about this bed way more than the Pak Yak Pro, to be honest with you, is it is so stout. These sidewalls are like, I mean, it's tubed steel. And so what you're getting, it's just so much stronger. This thing could take a much bigger beating without really even cosmetically showing what you're gonna see on the Pak Yak. Second thing that's the biggest feature is the Pak Yak standard. The bed is about 1.5 feet shorter than this bed. So it's about right here is where the bed is gonna end on that vehicle. So you're getting an extended 1.5 feet on this bed. It's a couple inches wider because it does stick out further than the cab. So it's a couple inches wider and it still dumps. That's the beauty of it, is it's still a dumping bed. So I can show you here. It's still going to have the hydraulic dump feature to dump whatever materials you might want to use. So obviously that's one of the awesome things about the Pak Yak, is this dumping bed. So they say the payload of the Pak Yak is 1,200 pounds. This one, they say the payload is 1,700 pounds. So we've increased our payload by 500 pounds. The other cool thing, I don't know if you saw the Whistle and Diesel video, we know it will hold much more than that. The dump bed even dumped a 7,000 pound rock. So the hydraulic dump bed is amazing. Come really close here and let me show you under the hood here, I guess. If you come down here, you'll see the suspension on this one is also much beefier. So they did beef up the suspension to handle that extra payload. I love the extra clearance you get on this. The little tire looks a little goofy, so if it were me, I'm probably going to upgrade to a little bit beefier tire on this just for cosmetic reasons, just to fill the the gap a little more, and it would even give you more clearance at that point. You'd have to change the front as well. Much more utilitarian looking. But I think my favorite feature of this as well is not only is it a bed, but it also, with just a couple switches or a couple clips here, will fold down into a flatbed. So in about, I don't know, what is that, 15 seconds, you have a flatbed ready truck that is drivable, or at least you can load things with the walls down, and now it's a flatbed. So the uses for this are, I mean, so many. Like I said, I think it's going to be great for campuses. I think it's going to be great for security, for, I mean, an airport vehicle, construction sites, all those things. This is going to be a super useful tool. Same top speed as the Pak Yak Pro, 25 to 28 miles an hour. It's a 4,000 watt motor, so same motor, but just this extra space in the bed, extra utility. In fact, I think we could pull one of our tanks into the back of this a few moments later. I just want to show you guys, we were successful. Tank in the Pak Yak Utility, fits like a glove, and yeah, so I mean, you probably got to buy both. I just want to show you really how big this bed is. I'm just a hair under 6 feet. I know most guys want to say they're over 6 feet or whatever, but I really am just a hair under 6 feet. So there you go, ladies. But anyways, the bed here, it's about a 6.5 foot bed. You cannot do this in the Pak Yak Pro. You cannot lay down straight. You might be able to do a diagonal in it, but there you go. I mean, this is tons of room. To me, this vehicle is far more versatile than the Pak Yak Pro. I think if I were buying one of these for myself personally, I would spend a little extra to get the longer bed. I think that's so valuable in my mind. And again, I love how stout and strong these bed walls are. You know, this would honestly be something I didn't even mention before. It'd be a fun camping vehicle if you're not going too far. Like, you know, the range on these, as we know, is about 35 miles. But you could even throw a mattress down in the back of this thing and sleep in it. I had my kids in here. We were sliding down. I don't know if you saw our Instagram video, but I put the tilt bed on and we just used it as a slide. You could throw a mattress in here, go to the drive-in movie, anything you want. But I think the extra features that come on this really make it a value, especially for someone who's going to use it more than just driving around town. This is something that we'll drive around town, but it's also just super utilitarian, super useful, and I think it's going to be an awesome vehicle for anyone who chooses to go with the Pak Yak Utility. All right, guys, Cortland Brown here with Electric Import Motors. I just want to say thanks for taking the time to watch our video. Please like and subscribe. Follow us for more content like this. You can pick up a Pak Yak Pro at electricimportmotors.com. Send us an email, shoot us a text if you have any questions. We'll be happy to answer them for you. Hope you guys have a great day. Oh, hey, you guys still here? Great. Well, if you like more of this content, please like and subscribe, and we'll be sure to make more of it. Let us know what you want to see, and head to our website, electricimportmotors.com.